What's up? Happy Tuesday to you. How are we focusing? If you're like me, you're probably like an ADD kid these days because you're trying to stay focused on the grind, you're trying to plan, you're trying to figure out what your hustle is going to look like, and then you got all this crazy rhetoric that is very distracting. And it's super distracting if the rhetoric involves your own community in this country. And you know, I was thinking, today, Joe Biden, our president, whether you like it or not, he keeps saying America's back. America is back. And white Democrats seem to be very consistent in their messaging. And here's the thing, when it comes to the Democratic coalition as a whole, when they need to meet an agenda, get something done, they come together. I think anybody, even Republicans, can admit this about them. But in terms of their messaging, when you are a party that runs on racism, and that is pretty much the fabric of your party's ideology, in my opinion, is racism, race division, race identification, race disparity. That just seems like that's the only thing that's on that party's lips. But it seems to me that the black Democrats don't seem to echo Joe Biden's opinion that America is back, right? He keeps saying America is back. Back to what? I don't know, right? That's just like such a non-defined statement. What are we back to? What are we back to? Producing, being independent from other countries, not outsourcing our jobs to other country. What are we back from? Like, please define that for me. But you got the black Democrats who are saying America is racist, and they're adamant about this. They are literally so firm on it that they have all their goons on Tim Scott right now for making the statement that America is not racist as a whole, and not saying that there aren't racist people in our country, not saying that racism doesn't exist. He was just saying that as a country, we are not a racist country. And again, anybody can make sense of this by just looking at how many people are trying to come here every time. But that's neither here nor there. Bottom line is, if America is back to the white liberals, but to the black liberals, they're saying that America is racist. Is America back to racism? Because that seems to be what's happening these days, is that we are clearly divided. We are clearly in a mindset of 1960s. And this is being fostered by a president who can't seem to let go of that era for some reason. So look at the Democrats and how they're talking right now. They're not consistent in their messaging and their rhetoric. There's a disconnect between the optimism that Joe Biden is touting right now, saying that America is back, and the pessimism that the black Democrats are touting right now, is saying America is racist. So is America back to racism?